Am I there? I'm there! Hi, kitty. Hi there. You know, the bummer about Genshin being on the PC is that I cannot use the controller to start the game. For that little click to start thing, I can't use the controller for that. You can if you're running Star Rail, but not if you're doing Genshin for some reason. Okay, so the plan for today is sleep. My cold has gotten better, but I still, I spent almost no time yesterday talking, so I'm going to spend little time talking today. So stream is going to be very short. Can I have my seat back? Sure. Gotta get around him. Yeah. Yeah. So my plan today is I think I'll do Spiral Abyss off stream. Just to like save my yes. Not that one. That ballad. Ballad, yay. So my plan is to do Durin's character quest says plan 5 real world days. So I'm gonna start that today. And I'm gonna do the hi cat. It's a pinball event. There's a couple of stages of that I want to get done. Hi. So I want to get that done. So really very little, very small, very minimal. I was gonna do Tales of today, but I decided it's probably not a good idea.
A turning point.
So I can just let my where are you going, sir? The monster's this way.
Absurd.
So I can just go ahead and like relax.
Devouring claw.
You know. Wrong one. This one.
Stay away from me.
So yeah, I could just go ahead and take some time to relax. I have manga that I got in, so I read Wisp Astoria. Was it 2 and 3 or 3 and 4? I think it was 2 and 3. Yeah, I think it was 2 and 3. It's, how do I say this in a nice way that's like not mean? It's not an inventive story. There's nothing in it that's like really surprising me in terms of its gameplay. Which is kind of a shame. Because I was hoping for a little bit more of an inventive plot. It's definitely not air gear. I was actually just looking at my library to see if they had air gear, and I don't know if like it's a 2-word thing and I need to actually type in because I typed in 2 words, or if it's a 1-word thing. I have to look up that.
Devouring claw.
Figuring that out.
Stay away from me. Wind Strider.
Durin doesn't do too bad in terms of damage. So what am I doing? Why am I here? I am grabbing teachings of ballad talent books because both Durin and Venti want ballad books. And so I figured that would be easiest. Just to go ahead and put that there. Are you not doing your elemental attack? I'm confused.
Thunder.
How did I get him to do his fire attack?
This is burning shadow.
Oh no. clip that voice. The amount of times I say stop that when I play a video game. Unreal.
Thunder!
Yep. Thank you.
The abyss is burning shadow!
Stop that. That was so good. Is Durin actually Lancetti? He might be. That was funny. That was so good. I wasn't expecting that. So I read that stuff, and then
Into the wind.
what else did I read? I got the comic book Sue and Tai-chan, which is I don't have any premise for this. It just was two cats on the cover. I'm like, oh, okay, this is cute, and it is a senior kitty
Away from me!
and the owner. They have a house together or something in looks like Japan. And
Back!
Settle down.
they have it's like a 17-year-old cat named Sue, and he has been given a cat called Tai-chan that he needs to keep track of. It's a kitten, a little small kitten, and so it's kind of funny watching the energy level difference between the senior cat and this little kitten, and it's a multi. Each comic is a standalone comic. You could probably read them. You could entirely read them by themselves. You don't need to combine them into a larger story whatsoever. It's just cat antics. And so that was really cute. So I have that. I read volume 1 of that. And then what else did I read?
The show be
I don't. No. I have to grab my phone. And I'm charging my phone right now, so I'm not looking at it. But yeah, so I read a couple yesterday, and then I was gonna start reading Under the Oak, and just to see what it was. And the volume that I ordered apparently from the library was apparently volume 2,
Time to get cut.
and I had no idea.
Okay. New life.
So I have volume 2 instead of volume 1. So I went ahead and took that to the library. I'm like, no, this,
No.
I kind of need it to be, I kind of need it to be. It's like, no, this is like chapters 77 through 103, and I'm like, no, I'm gonna start with chapter 1 to see if I even like it. So I went ahead and returned it because they only bought 3 books, and someone was already waiting on the 3rd book on the book. And I'm like, no. If someone's waiting on it, especially,
One with wind and cloud.
I'm gonna go ahead and like return it to the library, and I'll join the wait list for book 1. So I don't know when that will arrive. I'm assuming people are gonna take like 2 weeks to read it.
Stop that.
That's my assumption, anyways.
New life.
They're gonna take 2 weeks to read it. Does he use his own HP as an attack? 'Cause he seems really squishy. His HP was just going down really fast. I don't know if that's just the enemies hitting him or what. The fire in the background. But I did pick up one of the books that I was curious about, and I'm glad I didn't buy it, honestly, is Witch Lore. And I am reserving judgment. Let me just say that.
Bow your head.
I'm reserving judgment on what this book will be about.
Adorn my... A turning point in fate.
I'm not into it so far. Like it might get better,
Into the wind.
but currently I'm not super into it.
Settle down.
Thunder!
which is
Gah!
my problem with it is it's from a first-person point of view, and I already struggle with those kind of books. First-person point of views, I don't jive with a first-person point of view, and apparently I don't jive with whatever the heck the third-person omniscience, which is weird because that's what I usually write in. The Tales of Earthsea first book was. So Witch Lore by Emma Hines is you have a witch and you have a shapeshifter. And unlike the secret society of regular witches and the innkeeping witch story, witches are part of everyday life and everyone knows them and they're just part of a conversation. They do magic out in the open and it's just they get jobs and normal people kind of ridicule them. And then shapeshifters apparently are considered stronger than regular witches. They have like more strong magic. A witch needs a ring and a gemstone to do their magic, whereas a shapeshifter, the magic is in the air around them, in their blood kind of thing, so they're totally fine. I need to cook and forge. I'm not gonna cook, I don't really need a forge. And so I think I'm on like there's a prologue and then there's a chapter 1. I think I'm like 10 pages in. And I'm reserving judgment as much as I possibly can. I'm not into it so far. One of the things that is holding me back is the character as a shapeshifter introduces themselves as a shapeshifter or whatever. And someone they're in a halfway house of some sort I don't know. And they've apparently attempted suicide because they have marks on their hand of suicide attempts. But they've also apparently lost control of their magic and killed their girlfriend a couple months prior in the summer, in like June, and now it's September. And they're like, yeah, I'd be wary around me too because I just killed a witch. And like he doesn't seem to have recollection of doing it, which is my other issue is so when I read books, I ignore the cover as much as possible. However, this book has a cover that looks like there's a blonde male character as the focus of our story. At one point to the halfway house person, the character, no pronouns, I'm assuming him because it looks like a guy on the cover, says, oh, I'm non-binary, and that they had a girlfriend. And I'm like, and then they're talking about their t-shirts aren't feminine, and like, are they trying to hide their boobs? And I say this because to me, gender and sex at birth and your sexuality are 3 different conversations. Because if you say that you're non-binary, I cannot picture what you look like. If you are a guy, like a masculine body with no boobs on your chest, or if you are a feminine body with boobs on your chest. Because for me personally, I need to have some kind of visual to attach to your form. And the same thing happened with the innkeeper's guide for magical blah blah. I cannot say that I imagine that girl character as a girl with boobs because the writing style never seemed to equate anything to her style. She seemed to like dress frumpy and just in utility type of clothes, and like nothing really feminine happens. And then so there's no discussion of like weight of whether or not she's thin or lanky or built in all the right places. None of that kind of language came up. And so for me personally, I'm not against that, but I do end up having like, it's just a character, it's just a name, and I do not see them in my mind. They are just a shapeless shadow. moving throughout the
I still
story,
have so
and
much
there's
to learn about
nothing, there's no
human
defining feature
interactions, like
to them.
where should
And
I
for
put
me,
my
that is a
hands when I'm
problem,
nervous? I just
because I
really
want to
wanna make friends
have
with everyone.
some kind of structure to it. And there are some stories that leave out details and stuff so you can imagine or self-insert or whatever things into them, and that's totally fine. But I don't know, it's just saying you're non-binary and then talking about if a t-shirt is feminine. Okay, are we talking about the main character is a girl who identifies as non-binary because their inner organs are feminine organs? So then we're looking for boobs, and because like girls are built differently than guys are. Let's be honest, we have completely different skeletons because the way that our genes are set up. I don't know. I know that that is a thing that I look for, and I look for it specifically also because I just finished reading the Apollo books, and the Apollo books, he very much talks about how he is attractive or he's not attractive or he's cute or something, right? Or he's covered in acne. He's like, I might look kind of okay if I didn't have acne, kind of stuff, in terms of his Lester Papadopoulos form. And like he never specifically explains like what the little girl brat looks like, other than like she looks like a stop sign because she wears red, green, and yellow. So she's just in like these constant stoplight colors all the time. You know, I don't know. I just going from that kind of like clear imagery to lack of imagery is hard for my brain to get around, I guess. Especially like I think part of it too is I'm sick, and so I'm expecting a really easy read. And so I think because I'm sick, I'm just having less patience. I think that's honestly what it is because I'm sick, I just have less patience. The idea of it is interesting. I'm interested in the story idea. But I don't know if I'll like... I don't know. I don't know what I want to say. I'm going to try and get farther into it to see if I want to read more. I did return the Yuli book. I think I said this yesterday, and I have it set to return in like January to my house. Just because I know that there's manga and other things that I want to read right now. And I did return the last Mimsy. I was thinking of holding on to it, but because it's an interlibrary loan, I don't feel comfortable with that. Like, I'm just not comfortable with that. So, I'll go ahead and return it, and then I'll just request it again. I wanted to read it here in December, but it's fine if I don't read it now. You know? Like, that doesn't really bug me. I hate that this gives you like a projection line. I get that they're trying to make the pinball accessible, but for people like me who spent way too much time playing the, what's it called, Space Paranoids pinball game on Windows 98, yeah, I don't need these lines. And then also playing Yoku's Island Adventure, which is just straight up pinball. Pinball with demonic stuff attached to it, to be clear. That game went on sale. Yoku's Island went on sale on Switch. Or not Switch, sorry, Steam. For like $2. I don't know if it's still on sale. But I saw that sale and I'm like, that's the price of that game. That game is not worth $20 because of how much it markets itself as pinball and how much it's not actually pinball once you get past like 20% of the game. Okay, this one's gets like a boost? I don't know. I also played a lot of the Sonic pinball that was in Sonic Adventure. I played a lot of that. Where'd my ball go? There's one coming down, then they vanish. I think they're timed. Go up! Oh my goodness. I don't know if they can take a certain number of hits or what, but they don't want to come down. Go up. Go up. Darn it. That's not how that ball works. If you hit the back pedal like that, your ball doesn't just go up like that. Not with that speed. Hi, TJ. Oh. Yes, cat. Is it another trio? Yeah, it's another trio. Okay, the amount of handicap for this pinball is insane. Pinballs do not normally slow down dramatically as they get on the bumpers. Like, look at that. They go into slow-mo. That's not how actual pinball works. And when you're used to like a certain pace, that totally messes it up. When you're used to real pinball, them suddenly going into slow-mo on the bumpers messes you up because that messes up all your timing. Oh my god, stop going into slow-mo. Can I turn that off? Good god. So irritating. Because your ball being in slow-mo also affects the speed, which is irritating. I don't dislike this game, I just think that it has weird mechanics that they've put onto it, like the slow-mos for the pinballs. That's so... For someone who actually plays pinball, that's so annoying. Hi, cat. Please don't claw me. Yeah. Oh. So I made myself hot cocoa. Oh, you think I'm reading that? That's funny. And I specifically nuked milk in a cup. And then I poured it into my drink cup that I have right now. And when I was done, I drank my hot cocoa. And it like, this drink cup is supposed to keep stuff warm for a while. And for some reason, it was like lukewarm. And now that I made my milk really, really warm from the microwave. And now that I have hot water from the Keurig machine, it's like volcano liquid. So I don't know why the Keurig machine, like the Keurig machine usually has colder. I don't know if it's a difference between like just the water to milk or what, or like maybe the powder. Does this not sound like the Chocobo music from Final Fantasy IX? Am I crazy? Go up. You're not a fan of this pinball? I'm not a fan of specifically how it goes to slow-mo on the thingies, because that messes up the timing so much. Otherwise, it's like, yeah, it's adequate. It's better than Yoko's Island Adventure, which is not pinball. It's pinball with platformer crap on it. Which I think I just said, but I don't know if you were here to hear. Yoku's Island Adventure is on, or was on Steam for like $2. So if you want to play that, it is worth $2. It is not worth like $20 what it is regularly. Oh god. Because, like, pinball in real life doesn't do this. It doesn't go slower on the... And it doesn't build a line for you. That's so stupid. What do I know, though? And, like, getting 2 balls in actual pinball is really weird. What happened? Why am I doing that again? I don't care about this little mini mode. Weird. Am I like falling into a hole that's causing that to happen? I don't know. I don't like it. Well, I personally am not a fan of the lines. I feel like the lines are there for someone who's never played pinball before. But I personally want to have a toggle ability to turn that off. I want to be able to turn off the guidelines because I don't need them. This isn't Neopets. And I want to be able to turn off the accessibility slow-mo when it's on the bumper pedals, because like that is so infuriating. Such a waste of time. Oops, I didn't want to do that. Nope. This is definitely one of those things where like, we're so proud how we built this pinball thing. And I'm like, oh, you mean like the costumes we've been asking you for to make in the game? For the Traveler since release, and instead you're making them for the mannequins. Just saying. We've been asking for stuff, and you clearly don't want to do it. cat. Are you meowing at me? Meow. Such a darling. My other problem too is that whenever the 3 other birds show up, you don't know where they're showing up. Like, are they showing up with where my bird currently is located? Like, what's happening? Because that doesn't quite seem to be the case. I think my other problem too with Yoku's Island Adventure is it's sold as a pinball game, and then it's not a pinball game because they introduce non-pinball mechanics as a requirement to traverse the world and to do with bosses and stuff. And for me, that's not fun. This totally sounds like Chocobo music. This does not sound like Final Fantasy IX Chocobo music. What is that? A hat? I have the volume down really low and this still sounds like Chocobo music to me. Where's my ball even? There it is. Now, there goes my ball. Man, if real pinball was this easy, everyone would play pinball. Was that the last stage? Yes, it was. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. So that's done. I'm not doing Stygian. How long does Spiral Abyss have? 2 days. Oh, I probably should do it, huh? I don't really. I'm gonna do that off stream. I don't want to do it on stream. I don't have the energy. I'll do it while listening to a YouTube video or something. Okay, and the last one is...
Oh, traveler.
No, I don't want that. I want this. Navigate. Okay.
Alice?
Shut up.
You recognized me just like that? Maybe I need to work on my impression. Anywho, come to Star Sand Shoal. There's a little something I'd like your help with.
Well, it wouldn't be Clay's mom without a hefty dose of mystery, huh? Let's go see what this is about.
God, can I just like mute Paimon? Make a mod. Either mute Paimon or give Paimon her Japanese voice actress. Because like, that's so much better.
I'm sorry.
No. 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 Stupid water. Because Paimon in Japanese sounds adorable. Stupid thing. How's the volume, by the way? I had to turn the game down because we turned it up for Cozy Grove. My nose. Stupid thing. Red goo?
Oh, it's durin!
Shut up, Paimon.
Hmm? Traveler and Paimon? I'm sorry. I hope I didn't scare you.
Oh, no, you didn't skip.
I don't know. It just feels like it's gotten harder to control. I didn't mean to strike so hard. I'm so relieved you didn't get hurt.
It's all good. We've had worse.
No, don't worry about that. It's been very stable ever since I got this body. Albedo made sure of that. What you saw just now is something that only started happening recently. Maybe I'm still acclimating or something. I'm sure it'll clear up over time. Anyway, what brings you here? Did you need something?
The day that the writer and the watcher crossed paths was the day that the magic known as storytelling was born.
So,
Miss Alice?
Oh, you too? I guess I really do need to work on my impression. Never mind that. It's been too long, Mini Durin. And please, that's Aunt Alice to you. I have brought you and the Traveler together here for a very important purpose. It has to do with your mom.
My mom?
Gold.
Indeed, fairy tale author extraordinaire, Anya Marie Andersdaughter. See, I knew this would be right up your alley.
Oh, she's talking about Minnie Durin's mom, the novelist writer.
Now then, if you'll open the book, I will begin narrating.
Is this gonna be like Winnie the Pooh?
whoa!
The two are indeed similar. Both worlds were built using the same magic after all.
See, like here, Alice doesn't look like she has any burgundy on her. Looks like she's in black, so then she doesn't look like Alice.
Aha! So it is!
Hello, Aunt Alice?
Oh, no need to be shy. Just think of me as one of your mother's dearest friends.
With a stupid hat. Herta gets a better hat than you do.
You keep talking about stories and magic.
Certainly not. Simulanka was a peerless masterpiece. Without the original author, it would be impossible to create a sequel, even for me. But you are right about one thing. Just like last time, I want to show you a work of magic that has to do with storytelling.
What's this?
A book.
This is your mother's dying wish.
Oh, so she's dead. That's great.
My mother's dying wish was a book?
No, my mother's dying wish was dead.
Let me answer that with a question. What do you suppose would be a writer's greatest regret?
It's a mini durin book!
Have you ever read a book called The Little Witch and the Undying Fire?
No.
Oh, well, you're missing out. It's a wonderful book. It began as a little game at our tea parties. Each of us took turns writing the next part of the story.
That's one thing that bugs me about Genshin is we don't have a clear delineation of how much power does someone have. It's kind of like Dragon Ball Z, where like Krillin is a human. So Krillin is weak compared to every other member of the cast, except for maybe Chi-Chi. Krillin is the strongest human. Okay. But Goku wants to participate as an Earthling in Earth strength tournaments and competitions and stuff. Goku always wins because he is the strongest on the planet, because he is not human. It's never fair. But that's the thing that bugs me about Genshin is we don't have clear delineations of power. Like, is Alice on par with Neuvillette now that he has his sovereign powers restored? Is Alice working for Celestia, so she's on par with the Archons? And then, like, how did the Archons get their powers to be so strong to win the wars? Like, how did Venti defeat the prior wind Animo Archon? Because Venti is a wind spirit. He is, like, 2 inches tall. Like, and yet he's the Archon. There's no clear delineation of powers. And yet a teeny weeny little wind spirit has been able to shear off mountain tops and flung them into the ocean to create the Summer Isles areas and stuff. And then Zhongli created the Guyun forest thing that's out in the ocean. Those are spears that he hurled down to trap monsters in the ocean. None of the Archons that we have seen in the game have demonstrated a strength even akin to that. The closest you could say was Neuvillette stopping the primordial waters. He's not an Archon, he's a sovereign, he's a dragon. And Focalors using a machine to kill her. But we have not seen no Archon has demonstrated a power on par with what they have supposedly done in the past.
I wrote the first volume, then the other mages took their turns. Em was tasked with writing the final volume and tying everything up. But by the time everyone had finished writing their parts, Em had passed away. Oh, it was a terrible shame. A true tragedy. And that is the answer to my question. A writer's greatest regret is to leave a story unfinished.
She didn't even get to start it because you guys took so long writing your bits.
But all is not lost. I couldn't stand the doom and gloom of it all, so I went ahead and wrote an ending myself on her behalf.
Then what's this book?
This is the answer your mother gave to the same question. In her eyes, this was her greatest regret. She made me promise that I would bring it to you, because she believed the only person who could resolve this regret is you.
So my mother's greatest regret is another unfinished story?
You could say that.
And I guess resolving the regret means finishing the story?
That's one way to put it.
Oh, is a straight answer.
Her answer was quite the opposite of what I'd expected. But oh, how touching it was. I'd love to tell you what she said, I really would. But that would spoil the plot, and we can't have that. Spoilers ruin everything.
Oh.
Just think of this task as giving a story a much-needed ending. All I ask is that you do your best.
I I hate her hat. Have I said that? I hate her freaking hat. It is so dumb.
I understand. But I only just started learning human script, and I don't have any writing experience at all.
Relax. Why else do you think your dear aunt went and found you two such wonderful helpers? With their experience, you'll have so many story ideas you won't know what to do with them. So don't be shy to ask lots of questions.
Yeah. If it's to help Durin fulfill his mother's dying wish, then we're in.
If her outfit did not have random light blue on it, if she actually had a skirt, or if she had a proper witch's hat like her Dodoko form does, I'd be fine. The biggest upset is that you meet her Dodoko form multiple times, and it has this awesome red and burgundy gold witch hat, and then you meet her expecting to see that hat on her as the way to identify her, and she doesn't have the frickin' hat on her head.
Aunt Alice, could I ask, what kind of story was my mother hoping to write?
I had a feeling this might come up, but that answer isn't mine to give. You'll have to find it yourself, here inside this book.
Don't worry. We'll help you come up with loads of ideas. Yeah. Let's find a nice spot where we can...
Oh, the actual process might not be quite the walk in the park you're imagining, Paimon.
Why is that?
Because when Em created this book, she borrowed my magic. In other words, it's not a book you can just pick up and read. It's a magical book. Its chapters are scattered through memories of the past. Gather them all, and the book will show you its secrets.
Oh my god, it is Winnie the Pooh! It's seriously Winnie the Pooh from Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. Gather the lost pages. They're not in order. Put them in order, and then you can experience the story in order. It's literally Winnie the Pooh.
So, where are we supposed to find these memories?
Em left a trail of clues for each unfinished chapter. Follow the hints, and you'll find them. Oh, and when it comes to adding to the story yourselves, you'll need to use this.
And this?
This, my dear little Paimon, is the ink Em left behind. Infused with a little of my own magic, of course. If you're planning on writing something inside the book, you'll need it. It's extremely precious, so be sure to use it sparingly. This is all that's left.
So we need to search for the memories and keep an eye on how much ink we're using.
Oh, it just had to be a wild goose.
Perhaps it's just another form of storytelling. Em was ever so creative when it came to things like that. Just think of it as a little challenge your mom left behind. Who knows? There could even be a mysterious prize at the end of it all.
I don't care about that. This was my mother's dying wish. Whatever it takes, I'll find a way.
Yep, with the two of us by your side.
Okie dokie. That should be pretty much all you need to know. Oh, and once the story's complete, do let me have a little look-see, okay? I've read everything she ever wrote, so naturally, I can't miss this one.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll know when you're finished. Just wait for me to reach out. All right, off you go. I can't wait to hear how the story ends.
If we're standing on top of the book's pages, I swear to God.
Oh, here we are again. Right. Alice mentioned.
A corner of repose for countless tales, watched over by the honor of knights. A place for stories to sleep, perchance to dream of ancient cities and the epics of ages past. There, a witch once spent a sleepless night, and all to bring forth a story yet untold. Find the place I speak of, for it is where the seeds of this story lie.
The library in Mondstadt.
Was that a riddle? Hey, you might actually be onto something.
I had a feeling that's where we would be headed. After all, it's where my mother was from, and I bet it's where she wrote this story, too.
Yeah,
Still, I feel bad about dragging the two of you along on such a long journey.
Don't worry about it. We don't really have much going on right now.
Paimon, you were such a friggin' liar. Columbina is missing in between space and the moon's reflection. What do you mean we don't have anything going on? Frickin' dumb. I don't want to do Witch's homework. I want to do this. I want to do this. Oh, I want to show you this, DJ. Where'd it go?
Stop that! Stop that! Stop that!
Is that totally me or what?
Stop that!
I just yelled, stop that.
Stop that!
I saw that and died
This one
laughing.
is-
I heard him do that. I'm like, oh, that's me. Didn't buy that this month already? I thought I had.
If you ever had...
Stop talking. Oh. Is he nervous about jumping? You have wings. What are you afraid of, boy? Ugh. I consumed so much liquid yesterday. Can we go upstairs or forget? We can go upstairs. Can we go up the next one? No. Whee!
Be quiet within the premises and refrain from making a racket.
Back in the Mondstadt library, huh? Talk about a
So, we're supposed to find the seeds of the story, right? What do you think that means?
Well, we're in a li...
Making a racket in a library? You should know better than that.
Lisa! Oh,
Now, who do we have here? Ah, my golden-haired cutie. And my little horn cutie, too.
She has a new voice actress, doesn't she?
Sorry, Miss Lisa. I know you taught me to be quiet in the library, but Paimon was just trying to help. Please don't be too hard on her.
Well, it has been far too long since we saw each other, so I suppose I can let it slide just this once. Back when he first arrived here, poor Jean wasn't sure what to do with him, so I stepped in to lend a hand. I figured if I can handle a boy raised by wolves, then teaching one who's part dragon should be a walk in the park.
nice! Sounds like Durin was what...
Why, of course. Now, let's save the reminiscing for another time. I'm sure you're here for a reason. Did you need to borrow some books?
It's kind of hard to explain. Maybe you could take a look at this.
Oh?
Those sparklies behind her are
see.
driving me crazy.
These so-called seeds of the story must be the books that inspired its creation. That's just how it is with stories. They grow out of the tales that came before them. And that mage, I can almost picture her here, hundreds of years ago, scribbling away at one of these very desks.
But we don't know anything about this story. How are we supposed to figure out which books inspired it?
As it happens, just before I found you here, I was looking into something rather peculiar. One of the knights reported seeing some books that weren't listed anywhere in our catalog. Stranger still, just as he went to reach out for them, the books vanished into thin air. And then, a while later, while he was browsing through other shelves, there they were again. That particular knight knows this library inside and out. I'd be very surprised if he was seeing things. Something tells me these might just be the magical books you're after. According to the report, there are 3 of these books in total. I'll be relying on you to track them down, cuties.
I am still weirded out by the fact that she calls us cuties. Gimme. Oh, it's Fischl's diary. Her dictionary thing.
Oh, wait! Did Klee write? We better show it to Lisa.
Okay, Jumpy Dumpty. Second strongest spell in existence.
Second strong. Wait! There's. Huh. It's one of M.
Experiment log numbered blank.
An experiment log. There's something
Any others? Oh. Blank verses.
Kinda looks like a poet. Let's see what Lisa makes.
Any on the first floor? Nope. Oh, we got the candy from the... That's cute. What? Oh, forge.
Well, did you manage to find them?
Experiment log.
This book definitely doesn't belong here.
Yeah, we can tell.
Albedo was the one who brought it in. He suggested I place it on the restricted list and keep it sealed away.
Why?
He said it's full of forbidden alchemical formulas, some of which could even result in the creation of dangerous monsters. Apparently, the danger it posed was so great, he didn't even feel like it was safe to carry around or keep it in his workshop.
Really? Definitely sounds like it shouldn't be here then.
Still, if that mage read this book too, it must have been written a lot earlier than I'd imagined. Well, did you manage?
So the other ones are second strongest spell in existence, the Boar Princess, Jumpy Dumpty Treasure Trove, and blank verses. So Jumpy Dumpty.
Well, it definitely shouldn't be here. But I'd highly doubt it's one of the books you're looking for. Because this is something Klee wrote. It's a compilation of all the best fish blasting spots around Mondstadt, as well as the most convenient places to stash her new Jumpy Dumpties. Of course, there's no way she'd get away with keeping a book like that in her bag. And she'd be in big trouble if Jean were to find out. Not only would the book itself be confiscated, but she'd be looking at a whole day in solitary confinement at the very least. Somehow, she figured out that the best place to hide it was right here. No place like a forest for hiding trees, huh? Now, every time it gets confiscated, she just writes a new one and sneaks it back in. Yes. So thanks for helping me find it. I'll finally be able to hand it over to Jean. Well?
That's kind of funny. Boar Princess?
Well, this book has quite an obvious connection with that mage, considering she was the one who wrote it. But as one of the library's classics, its presence here is hardly unusual. It really is a must-read, so if you haven't read it yet, that's your homework, cutie. Well?
Blank verses.
Yes, this is a restricted book, all right. It certainly isn't supposed to be here.
But it looks like a regular poetry collection.
The issue lies with one of the poems inside. You've heard of the great battle that took place on Dragonspine, yes? 500 years ago, during the cataclysm in Conria, an evil dragon descended upon Mondstadt. A fierce battle with Dvalin ensued, but in the end, the evil dragon fell, and Dragonspine became its resting place.
We're talking about Durin. The Durin of Dragonspine.
Well, the poem in question turns the whole battle into a dance, with the evil dragon recast as an innocent child who came here in search of friends. But given all the suffering experienced at the claws of that dragon, how could the people of Mondstadt accept such a retelling? Bards are often accused of inventing history or distorting the truth in their ballads. But this one hit a bit too close to home. And since the knights back then were unable to track down the author, they decided to ban the entire collection, blot out the title, and seal it away for good.
So the version in the poem, it was all a lie?
I'm afraid that question is something only the dragon himself could answer. Well, did you
I would love to be able to talk with the dragon that's on the mountain. That'd be interesting.
Truly extraordinary. And certainly not the kind of thing that should be just lying around. In fact, Miss Alice gave strict instructions about it.
So, it's some kind of book of spells? Paimon's guessing magic this powerful should be kept a secret.
It's true. This book does contain one of Miss Alice's spells. But honestly, virtually no one could actually pull it off, even if they tried. The only reason it's even meant to be in the restricted section is because we can't let Klee get her hands on it. After Klee was born, Miss Alice advised us to seal it away. She even added that little subtitle herself.
So, it's to keep it away from Klee, huh? Does that mean she could use it to cause even more mayhem than she already does with Jumpy Dumpty?
No, that's not it. As Miss Alice herself put it, letting Klee see it too early would spoil the surprise.
Okay.
Well, would you look at that? Seems like these are the little troublemakers you're after. And all three just so happen to be forbidden texts. What kind of story requires reference material like that, I wonder?
Forbidden texts?
Not really something you should be poking your little nose into, is it, cute? Seeing as it was Miss Alice who asked you to look for these books, I won't question the matter. But they'll need to be sealed away again once you're done, so don't forget to return them.
Don't worry, Miss Lisa. I won't forget.
Well then, that's all from me. After all that hard work, I think I've earned myself a nice cup of tea.
She does sound like a new
Alright,
person.
We've gathered all the reference books.
Like the way she says cuties.
Wait, look!
Birth, Act 1.
Long, long ago, an evil dragon descended upon the human world, bringing terrible calamity in its wake. Bravely did the people resist, until at last, the dragon lay slain. Later, a witch with a love for stories came upon the tale of the evil dragon, and for reasons she could not explain, felt a pang of sorrow on its behalf. For she knew, despite its body being born of wicked alchemy, all along, The dragon's soul was that of an innocent child. Right up to the moment of its death, it had no choice in becoming a vessel of calamity, nor could it fathom the cruel fate that lay before it. Though the witch had a love of stories, she was not pleased with how this one ended. No, that won't do, she thought. I'll write you a better ending instead. And so she set off to do just that, borrowing a little magic from her friend. With it, she wove a dragon's egg, resolving to rear a dragon child of her own. Yet long in thought she lingered, wondering what kind of world her little dragon ought to behold upon waking.
What should be used to adorn his cradle? Wisp of woodland air or trace of palatial slumber? Woodland.
At last, she made her mind up, adorning the cradle with a wisp of woodland air. Then, she quietly waited for the egg to hatch.
Whoa! We're actually...
This must be Aunt Alice's magic.
That was the opening we just heard, right?
Yeah.
A story about me?
Why don't we just see where the story takes us? All we know is the beginning at this point.
Okay.
And now a golden-haired traveler, a silvery sprite, and a dragon-born youth step onto the stage. What new chapter will their arrival bring?
Whoa! That came out of nowhere. Was that the same voice we heard just now?
Sounds like the story's narrator.
Yeah.
I've missed this. It's just like the stories my mother used to tell me.
You mean... Em? She used to tell you stories?
Yeah, she loved it. Back when she was still alive. Sorry, we should focus on what we're here to do. So, now that we're in the story, what's next?
The dragon youth wondered aloud. Yet all he could do was wait for the story to unfold. Of course, there's something to be said for helping it along. Perhaps a little exploration could prove fruitful.
Oh! Is that a hint?
Yeah, I agree.
See? She has a little Dodoko. And her hat looks awesome.
This Dodoko doll is meant to be the witch in the story, right? All the people we've seen that look like that turned out to be mages from the Hexenzirkel.
My mother had a hat just like this.
Then, the witch must be M. Looks like this story really is about Durin, huh?
Whether the sprite spoke true or not, it had little bearing on the story at hand. For in that moment, what mattered most was not that she was a witch, but a mother waiting for her child to hatch.
Let's keep looking.
Look at all these books. Guessing the witch did a lot of reading while she was waiting for the egg to hatch.
It just so happened a dragon egg wasn't the only thing she was incubating here. Where else might a story be born, if not among books?
Oh!
cute little room. Oh, my throat.
This must be the dragon egg, right? Looks like it's gonna hatch any moment now. So we've got a dragon egg about to hatch, a witch who loves stories, and that evil dragon we heard about at the beginning.
This is my story, isn't it?
Okay, so how are we supposed to help the story along?
Apparently, it hadn't dawned on the group to look for a way to help the egg hatch faster.
Oh, right! We're at the point in the story where we're waiting for the baby dragon to hatch. So that has to happen before the story can continue.
With the flames at his command, perhaps the dragon youth might be able to provide the egg with sufficient warmth.
What? You want us to roast the dragon egg?
The silvery sprite's surprise betrayed her lack of reading. For in countless tales, it is told that only by fire's embrace will a dragon's egg hatch swiftly.
Huh, you kinda have a point there.
Wanna try, Durin?
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Oh, you think I'm reading? That's funny.
The story has only just begun!
Let every unborn life be welcomed with tender anticipation, and may that warmth stay with it for a lifetime. At last, under the witch's expectant gaze, the little dragon broke free from its shell. No living being has ever decided the moment of its birth. You were no exception, my child. I brought you into being because I willed it so. Just like the witch who created that evil dragon. But I promise you this. Your birth was wanted. You are loved. And you will have a different fate than the dragon that came before you.
You've never told me those things before, but for some reason, I always knew. Thank you for bringing me into this world.
The
Cute.
waiting witch did not feel lonely, for she had 3 visitors by her side. Together, they beheld the hatchling's first breath of life.
We're little dodo cows!
Holding her dragon child close, the witch promised him a life unlike that of the evil dragon. And so, nestled in his mother's warm embrace, did the little dragon's story begin.
That's cute. We were drawn as little dodo cows.
Wait, isn't this Mondstadt? Looks like we're back in the real world. Looks like there's more written on the page now and less ink left than before. So, does that mean we've completed this chapter?
So it is Durin's story, or at least a window into his past.
Yeah, but why does M seem to think that the story isn't finished yet? Durin broke free from the curse, came into this world with a new body, and even made a bunch of new friends. That already sounds like a happy ending to Paimon.
Maybe there are some clues in the following chapters.
True. Everything's always so mysterious with these mages.
Huh.
Dodoko, Dodoko!
Is this thing on? All right, that should do it.
Hey, that's Alice's voice.
Hello there, children. If you're hearing this, you've stumbled upon the little recording I left for you. I thought you could use a few hints about how the book works. By now, I'm guessing you've already begun to leave your mark on the story. You should know, however, that the book needs time to absorb the ink, so the next chapter's clues won't show up right away.
Wait, so even magic ink needs time to dry?
The good news is, you can return to any chapter you've already completed and continue to explore the mystical, magical storybook world you helped create. Have fun, dearies.
Oh, man.
Maybe it's for the best. Sooner or later, we'll end up being whisked off to another world again, and if that happens, who knows when we'll be able to come back. So it might be good to take a break while we can.
A break. Yeah! Paimon has a sudden craving for the...
So let's meet up here later. I need to find Miss Lisa to return those books anyway.
Wait for the book to reveal hints for the next chapter. 11 hours. Durin!
Aunt Alice said we can return to the story world at any time. If you feel like checking it out again, just come find me.
I really dislike that they decided to make it locked by time gates. I think that's stupid. For as much as people play this game, it's stupid to have time locks in this game. Because, like, let's say the story is 5 hours long. What's the difference of me spending 5 hours right now versus 5 hours over the next 5 days? There's no difference. It's still 1 hour a day or 5 hours all at once. There's no difference. And I'm going to log in every day anyways to do the dailies. So, like, that doesn't make any sense. Stupid. Let me check my 23. Oh, my nose. Okay, confirm. Confirm. Start. Alright, team 1 is Nuvolette, Yai, Farina, Azuha. Oops. Second team is Kanich, Durin, Koma, and Yao Yao. Yeah.
Now it's your turn.
One with nature.
Settle down. Use the force authorized.
Change of plan.
Supporting fire.
Oh, that's not fun.
Leave it to me. I got him cornered.
Continue. I know I said I was going to do this off stream, but I might as well just do it now, otherwise I know I forgot.
All
Show
right.
me with
Here
that
comes
showdown.
another.
Right here, right now.
Into the wind.
We'll make short work of you.
I know I will forget. And there's only 2 days left, so I better just do it now.
Here's Becca.
Oh,
Yeah, you Blade.
that's fun.
New life. Watch out. Locked on.
Stop moving.
Stay put.
Fire it up.
Watch out! A turning point in fate!
So Durin does not have his actual artifact set in the game yet. He shares one with the next character that's going to release. So we actually have to wait until the next map
Bow your head.
expansion before his artifact set is in the game, which is kind of lame.
I got you covered. Check this out.
You Blade.
Watch out. Target acquired.
Doody doody doo da doo.
Emerge, right now.
Clouds hide. The birds call. Come.
Silence! Be sanctified.
Supporting fire.
Oh, that's not fun.
Shadow of the past. Mind to command. Locked on.
Ah, you missed.
Sacrifice! Scared, speechless. Forever hold your... Right here, right now. Yoo-hoo!
Bow your head.
I don't like that.
Right here, right now.
Set.
No, go away. Bad.
Oh, don't be scared!
A turning point in fate. Target acquired. For the Lord of the Night.
It's your souls in sacrifice!
Fire it up. Leave it to me. Locked on.
Stay put!
Check this out. The story has only just begun. I got you covered.
Oh, poop. Wasted Tomo's burst. Oh, no, no, I don't. I really don't like that.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
That makes life annoying.
No more games!
Can't I just like quick swap them? I forget how you do that. I'll do this. Thought you could quick swap them like you can Star Rail.
Supporting fire.
Ready, go!
Decay. New life. Stay. Target acquired.
Full glory! Deadwood Blade!
Fire it up.
Dragonfly!
Leave it to me. A turning point in.
Jesus Christ. Kaboom.
Right here, right now, right here.
Silence!
Strike a pose!
Come on, let me through.
I got you covered. Check this out. Leave it to me. Locked on.
There's an Etsy pattern for a Uruguay,
For the Lord of the Night.
and I think I really want to make that for myself.
Fire it up. Devouring claw.
Forever hold.
Target acquired.
I just need to buy the right yellow.
Yeah.
Bow before your king!
cat. I need to stretch my legs a bit.
Yoo-hoo! Come on out.
Hello?
Bow your head.
Clouds high. The bird.
Settle down.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Check this.
Go get him, Uruguay! Don't be scared!
Leave it to me! The story has only just...
Locked on.
What's the matter? You can't hit me?
Yeah! Uruguay!
Get back!
Fire it up.
Target acquired.
Right now, right here, right now.
The tides beckon.
Can you not throw an ice slime at me, please? It's kind of rude.
Bow your head.
Wind strike. Falling
Okay.
leaves. Adorn.
Strike a pop!
Settle down.
Was that 10-3? No, that was 11-3.
Don't get too close. Supporting fire.
Ready, go!
I got him cornered.
I don't know how well Firewolf Dendro does against this thing. I've not done Dendro against the
Play
crab
these
before.
souls.
Uruguay! It's your soul in sacrifice!
Target acquired.
Forever hold your peace.
Okay.
Hey, go!
I got you covered.
A turning point in fate! Watch out!
Bloom. I can't do Bloom.
Locked on.
Stay put! Uh-oh!
That's irritating.
I got him cornered.
Oh, glory! Deadwood Blaze! Dragon!
I can't kill this. Hello? Switch off of her! Why the hell did not switch off of her? That's freaking rude.
Becca.
Yeah, I can't kill this. I can't kill that. I don't have the reactions that they want for that stupid crab. That's fine. Abandon challenge. Same rewards. I was doing so well too, and then there's just this giant crab in space that I can't hurt. That's just dumb. I hate when they do that. They're like, we're not gonna make the game harder. Really? You made an enemy that's floating in midair that I can't hurt. Unless I do Bloom, Hyper Bloom, and Lunar Bloom. And Kanich and Yao Yao don't do blooms. Okay. Hey, Wolfie. Trying to think who has gear on.
You got a side job for me? Sure thing.
Okay, I'm just gonna give this a try. I probably won't get very far because my hands are tired. I feel like I need medicine. Okay. It's a weird mix.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Get to work! Suffer the wrath of Eatsley! Absorption test. Enhanced animal module 75. Everybody stand back! Fulfill our pact! See Laline, Eat Papa, get him! Yeah! Take me up!
Hold on to your hats.
Yeah! Let's light it up! Animal hypostasis and get to work!
Hello? Where's Sammy? There it is. Can you stop backpedaling, please? You're making me crazy.
Yeah! Stand clear!
Let's finish this swiftly.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Enhanced animal module 75.
Your verdict is? Ha! Ha! Yeah.
Boing, boing, boom! Sparks and flash! Yep.
Knock him down.
Yeah. Animal test 63.
Ha!
What a waste of time!
Ha!
Boing, boing! Let's fly!
Ha! Ha!
Absorption test. Yeah. Blazing delight! Ooh. Animal hypostasis emulation.
Verdict is? Yeah. Yeah. Ha! Ha!
Animal test 63. Take me up!
Hold on to your hats.
Okay. Okay, let's see how good my venti is. I don't even know if he's wearing artifacts, actually.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Oh,
Let's
that.
light it up. Time for takeoff. Here we go.
Jumpy dumpy go! Look at you, boo down! Yeah, I'm a
Brace yourselves.
boom! Boom!
Everybody stand back.
Pew pew!
Let's play.
Blazing delight!
Yeah, I don't have the for this.
Teamwork is dream.
Pew pew!
You stop moving. Stop moving.
Think you can get away?
Can't handle your drink. I'm a rough.
Let's light it up. I'm going in. Brace yourselves.
Stop that. You're being rude.
Pew pew! Yeah!
Yahoo!
Jumpy dumpy!
Yoo-hoo! I feel so nice having
Time for
Venti. I can finally
takeoff.
get the yoo-hoo! After all these years.
Let's light
I've
it
wanted
up.
Venti since
Teamwork is
1.0
teamwork.
and instead I saved for Albedo and Zhao.
Pew pew!
There, get out of here. Yeah, I don't care. Pause performance. And performance, yes. Theater. Hiya, Durin. You two. I know you both have gear on you. Okay.
Want me to come along?
Okay, one more try.
Swirl, Mark 2!
Push the key, please.
Boing, boing, boom!
Fire in the hole! Let's fly!
Absorption test. Hi. Da da da.
Boing, boing, boing. Everybody stand back.
Stand clear. Blazing delight. Yeah.
Knock him down.
Come on, hit your first, please.
Again.
Don't break my glasses.
Stop it. You're being rude. Stop it.
Enhanced animal module 75. Animal.
I'm going in.
Dumpty dumpty duck.
Stop moving. Coward.
Verdict is...
Come on. Stop it.
Absorption test.
Ha, get to work. You two. Time. Let's fly. Yeah.
Swirl, Mark 2.
There's nowhere to hide.
What do you want from me?
Sparks and flash! Boing, boing, boom!
Yep, everybody stand back.
Clouds high. The birds cut. The wind rises. Bow your head. Ha!
Stop it.
Squall and fury. That's far enough.
Boing, boing, boom!
Teamwork is dreamwork. Huh? Let's light it up.
Behold. The wind rises. You're dead.
Stop it.
Dumpy, dumpty, go! Blow them all up!
Unsightly insects.
I'm going
Push it in it, thank you.
Let's light it up.
Behold. Squall and fury. That's far enough.
Boing, boing!
Oh, I hate defenses. Those aren't fun.
Lolene, East Papa, how dare you? Show no mercy.
Stop it. Stop hitting me, you
Come
pieces
into being.
of nonsense.
Feel this ancient power. Wind strike.
Leave it to me! A turning point in fate!
How dare you? Suffer the wrath of Eastleigh. Get to work.
One with wind and cloud. Burst forth. Moment of birth.
The story has only just begun!
Lolene, East Papa, get him!
Live! Witness my great undertaking! Wind strike! Fallen leaves.
This is so much chaos!
Watch out!
So much chaos, my goodness.
Let's get down to
You
business.
two! Time to end this!
Time for retribution!
Enhanced animal module 75.
Suffer the wrath of...
Verdict is...
Sparks! Wow! Dumpty Dumpty Go! Stand clear. Animal test 60.
Sure, thank you.
Papa, get him!
Swirl, Mark 2.
Time for retribution! Is that all you've got?
Blow them all up. Dumpty Dumpty Go! Stand clear.
Verdict is...
Oh my god, it went the wrong way! Fucking Duke!
Seriously, get to work!
Why? Why are you built like this, man?
Absorption.
You suck! Why are you built like this? Oh my god!
La la la.
Actual anger and rage. Oh my goodness.
Show no mercy!
Oh my god.
For retribution!
He didn't even attempt to point the correct direction.
You two! Time to
He'll
end
180
them.
when you don't want him to 180, and then he 180s whenever you do want him to 180. Oh, oh my god. That was so painful. I could have been done like 5 seconds before that at minimum. Cheese and crackers. Oh. God. Did you see that, DJ? That was so infuriating. Oh my goodness.
Feel this ancient power. Burst forth.
Stars, shine for me.
The story has only just begun! Leave it to me!
Can you come down here, please? Hi, come down here.
Yeah.
Come down here, thank you.
Pew, pew.
Come into being.
Stay back!
Look at you.
The story has only just begun! Thunder!
Burst forth.
Yeah.
Thunder! A lament for the end!
Cold. Mine's a Not now.
Stay back!
Sir? What'd I say? Come down here. Down here.
The story has only just begun! Stay back!
Live.
The night is cold. I'm a rock.
My strength is far from spent.
Diana special. Don't be scared.
Stay away from me!
I'm so grumpy.
Moments of birth. Come into.
Thunder!
I'm not gonna be able to kill this.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Good try though. I call it quit there. Not a bad time to try. My hands are tired. Okay. And for foam arts, yes. I don't mind. I don't care about book or really Spiral Abyss. I just want things to be done. There we go. I don't really care too much. The fact that I get some talent books and some gems out of it is fine. Same thing with Star Rail. I don't really care about their hard mode stuffs. Luke is here. Klee is here. We never get to talk to Klee.
Kaya once told me that if I spend too much time playing in one day without resting, I'll be too tired to play the next day and I'll miss out on all the fun.
Aww!
So I decided when the sun gets up, I'll get up. And when the sun goes to bed, I'll go to bed. That way, I'll always be full of energy.
Man, she must be really tired in the summer.
You should do what Kaya says too, Mr. Honorary Knight.
Yeah, no, I get up when the sun goes down, normally. There's Sucrose. Is Durin not here to talk with? I wanted to talk with Durin. I don't see him. So sad. What is she doing? What were you doing? No, don't pay attention to me. What were you doing? Klee, do what you were doing again. Don't look at me. Not here. Come on. What were you doing? Do I have to go farther away? What were you doing? I'm curious, it looked like she was juggling Dodokos. Now she's not doing it. It looked like she was like tossing up Dodokos and juggling them. Fine. Fine, I see how it is. Whatever. That wasn't too bad. Yeah, I love you too. Nope, not that. What's 10 hours from now? At midnight? So it doesn't restart with the server tick? That's interesting.
Melusines
You'd
are
think it would do it
beautiful.
with the server tick. That's interesting. Durin, are you level 90 yet? No, you're level 80, so you need flowers. Okay, I'm gonna grab some flowers for him, and then that'll be the end of stream. I do feel better, but I feel remarkably better if I don't talk. And I feel better because I have medicine in me too.
Hey.
I'm taking 25 meg Benadryl and 2 ibuprofen for the fever, which really isn't too bad of a fever, thankfully. And then I'm drinking warm stuff for my throat, which is good. Do you still play, or have you kind of just taken a break from the game? I know one of my friends plays only whenever they're bored, because they play other games, and so that's not very often. I think out of me and Tuvis, I play even more than Tuvis does. She really likes Star Rail. She really likes the gameplay of it, and trying to min-max the stuff. I do want to do the story in Star Rail, but oh well. I'm not writing it off as a stream activity. I know that I'm not going to want to do it while I'm sick. It's a good activity to do while I'm sick because I don't have to read it aloud. But my brain's not going to retain much of it while sick. So there's those. That one. That one. I should have Flynn's in my party. He can find the flowers. On the mini-map. Is that enough flowers for you, sir? Yes, that's enough flowers. Okay. So now you need Frost Edge Warrant. Okay. Doo-dee-doo-dee-doo. Oh, that's also probably why he was kind of weak in Spiral Abyss. He's not level 90.
The wind knows me.
Oh?
Time to
Dude,
go.
that's rude.
Bow your head.
Really didn't get hit by that. That's so rude. How am I supposed to hit you in the face if you're not active for me to hit you in the face?
Settle down.
Don't focus on that.
Stay back! Hey!
Did I mention the next game will be Tales of Symphonia?
Silence.
Thinking maybe tomorrow. Yeah, I'm thinking because I want to do a game in between a game that I don't know. So I want to do Echoes of Wisdom. I want to finish, and then I also want to start and do Tales of Symphonia. Where are they? They're there. I don't know how many I needed. I didn't count. Okay. Character. Durin. Let's say I have 19 out of 24, so I need 5 more. Excuse me. Aha!
From that day forth, the high wind.
Okay, so then voiceover, because his thing is a little story.
A legend told of an evil dragon who hoarded glittering gems behind the high windows of a castle. A wandering hero ascended the ramparts, only to find the dragon, its scales covered in stardust, pushing the fragments of fallen stars with its snout, as though helping lost star spirits back on their paths. The hero threw down his sword and spoke with open palms. "I come from beyond the stars. Please permit me to help." From that day forth, the high windows shone through the night as the dragon led the hero to patrol the cosmic shore. Starlight was their cloak, and friendship the compass that led their way.
Aw, he's talking about himself in Traveler. That's cute. That's cute. I like that. He also said another one. Where was that?
Did it once slumber in a place like this?
I think he's talking about Durin, because snow would be dragon spine.
Oh dear, I am feeling the urge to jump in a puddle.
I didn't know I needed that laugh. That's amazing. That's adorable.
Oh, it's best not to fly too high in this weather. It's like a scene from a fairy tale. How pretty. Yeah. Oh dear, I'm getting thirsty.
The rain one, though.
Oh dear, I am feeling the urge to jump in a puddle.
I love him. That's great. He's silly. This is my favorite part about him. His constellation is a little dragon in a Conria alchemist bubble. And Albedo's is the exact same, but a human baby inside an alchemist bubble. It's so cute. They have the same ones. So cute. Alrighty, I don't believe I needed to do anything else. No, I didn't. Didn't need to do anything else. Okay. I know it was a short stream, but that's it for the day. I'm gonna go attempt to read. Be a potato. I finally did my dishes. I haven't been able to do them because I haven't had energy because I've been sick. So I got my dishes I get to put away. But it means I have dishes so I can cook something if I want. I don't know if I have the energy to cook, I might just make another pizza. I could make macaroni and cheese. Maybe. We'll see. Oh, also, YouTube is doing like weird things. And so I don't know if the backlog streams that I'm putting on YouTube will stay. Because YouTube is deleting accounts and stuff and whatnot for their AI algorithm. So I don't know. I'm not concerned so much about like the backlog of streams going on there. I do like that as a nice quality of life for people to backlog watch streams. I'm more concerned about the speedruns because like I don't know where else I could host a video of like the Kingdom Hearts speedrun that's, 7 or something hours long. I don't know where I could host that off the top of my head because YouTube just is there. So yeah, but I'm gonna attempt to get some food, actual food in me. I didn't eat food yesterday. I ate nothing but snacks. And try not to talk. Yeah. What day is today? Saturday? Yeah, tomorrow's Sunday. I might stream tomorrow. We might just do the Durin bit and then call it. It'll depend on how I'm feeling. If I'm feeling better, then we'll either start Tales of Symphonia or reduce some of Echoes of Wisdom. We'll see how I feel. Alright, bye!